Now on CoastTV News.
Going with the traffic flow, the new roundabout at 5 Points is now open, and it's changing the way drivers navigate the coast. Cruisin Ocean City all revved up for the 33rd edition of the annual car show. We've got all the hot rods and rides that'll capture the imagination of the car nut in your home. And a change in plans, the proposed Cool Spring Crossing development is going to look a little different than earlier versions of the project. We'll tell you how.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Construction goes full circle at the 5 Points Roundabout. Good evening, I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with a massive milestone for DelDOT's plans near 5 Points at what used to be called Malfunction Junction by locals. Well, it's now a roundabout fully opened with all of its entrances and exits. It had partially opened about a month ago. DelDOT and state police were out there today watching over the news circle, making sure everything was working properly. And live in Lewes is CoastTV News reporter Charles Reinert. Charles, you were there when this opened for the first time.
You can see behind me here that cars are putting rubber to the asphalt right here at 5 Points. And after a year of construction, road closures, and some minor delays, it is now time to see this new addition to Sussex County's roads in action. The new signs for the 5 Points Roundabout were unveiled Thursday morning.
Just happy it's done. You know.
DelDOT started opening up the roundabout one section at a time as cars slowly figured out that the roads were indeed open. DelDOT is hoping the new traffic pattern will help make getting through 5 Points safer, easier, and quicker.
There's still going to be congestion, especially at peak times. It's just a very heavily traveled area, but really our goal here is to help move traffic safely and efficiently, and we think given time, people are going to get used to it and appreciate the improvements that have been made.
McLeod would go on to add that getting the roundabout open before Memorial Day is a big win. And now that it is fully operational, the hope is that local drivers will have time to get used to the change.
I just hope it's progress. I hope it alleviates a lot of the congestion. The previous one was kind of clunky going around, and it was extremely backed up most of the time. So I definitely have high hopes.
DelDOT will be monitoring the roundabout over the next few weeks, looking out for any unexpected problems and making sure the traffic lights are in order, all in hopes that this new intersection will take safety full circle. And while the roundabout portion is now complete, the overall project is not done quite yet. DelDOT will be taking their construction off the road in the coming months for things like drainage improvements and bike safety improvements, but that construction is not expected to have any major road delays for drivers. That's according to DelDOT. I'm Charles Reinert in Lewes, CoastTV News.
Thank you, Charles. Let's look back on some of the milestones for this project. The Plantation Road and Beaver Dam Road roundabout partially opened to traffic on April 19th. Drivers have been able to travel between Plantation Road and Beaver Dam Road and to exit to Henlopen Landing. The Plantation Road Improvement Project aims to improve safety, mobility at the intersection. DelDOT says this includes adding traffic signals, sidewalks, bike lanes, and better signs. These changes are important because that area has seen a lot of growth, and the improvements will help people and businesses by reducing seasonal traffic. All of this brings us into our CoastTV poll this evening. We want to know, what do you think about the finished roundabouts near 5 Points? Let's take a look at the updated results from earlier in the evening. And here's what we've got so far. It looks like confusing layout. That is still at the top, 49%. Helping traffic flow, that is number 2 at 41%. Sort of competing ideologies there. If you haven't voted yet, you still can at coasttv.com or use our CoastTV mobile app. Here's a story for you. A federal judge has ruled that Delaware's vanity license plate program is unconstitutional. The judge says the program allows officials to discriminate against certain viewpoints. The decision came after Carrie Lynn Overington of Milton had her F cancer plate recalled in 2021. According to previous reporting by CoastTV News, officials rejected it due to perceived profanity. Overington, a breast cancer survivor, said the plate stood for fight cancer. Supported by the ACLU, she challenged the decision, claiming it violated her free speech rights. The court found the program's rules too broad and unfairly enforced. DelDOT says it's reviewing the ruling and considering the future of the Vanity Plate program. CoastTV News spoke with the legal director for the ACLU, who is grateful for the outcome of this 2-year fight.
It's great. It's a vindication of our clients' First Amendment rights, and so we're certainly proud of Carrie Overington, a cancer survivor who expressed herself through her Vanity license plate program, her fight against cancer. And so we're really excited about this outcome, not only for Carrie, but also for the bedrock principle of free speech. And that's our First Amendment right that's really core to democracy.
In a significant move for gun safety advocates, Governor John Carney signed new legislation into law today. The law passed by the Delaware Senate on March 14th requires anybody looking to buy a handgun to complete an application process and a firearms training course. Now, you have to do that sometime in the 5 years before applying. While the permit itself is free, applicants must pay for fingerprinting and training. Now, to support low-income residents, the Department of Safety and Homeland Security will provide vouchers for the training course that you need to take. We are taking a live look into Ocean City right here, and our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams is standing by. Paul, it is certainly a weather weekend that we're heading towards.
It is, and it's a bit misleading, particularly Friday morning, because Friday morning we're going to start off with glorious sunshine. And then by mid-morning, we're going to become cloudy and pretty much stay that way for the entire weekend. Also, our Bay Health camera in Milford showing that we do see some brightness, but we still have plenty of clouds in place, and that'll continue to be the case for us as we go into the 10 o'clock hour. Now, our Dry Tech camera in Ocean City, we're looking at the cloud cover stacking up pretty significantly as well. Temperatures staying in the mid-60s and a couple of sprinkles here and there. But our big concern initially is that we have some very breezy conditions. We can see waves of light rain pushing across Lewes into along Highway 1, just shy of the Millsboro area down towards Ocean Pines. So look for a passing sprinkle or two to happen down towards Ocean Pines, along with the breezy conditions, because all this is falling from the north to the south. Not so much with the sprinkles over towards the Chesapeake Bay area, near Nanticoke, Westover, Crisfield, as well as over towards Drum Point, but overall, and Cambridge as well. But overall, we're on the backside of a low pressure system that's bringing that moisture out of the north. Now, we're going to talk about why you just can't trust that Friday morning sunshine coming up in your full forecast. Till then, back to you, Charlie.
It's the sunshine there, Paul, I promise. Rehoboth Beach catches the wind as offshore wind farm plans take shape. The Boardwalk and Beach Committee is going to meet tomorrow at 9 a.m. They'll be discussing the status of offshore wind farm projects near Rehoboth Beach. The city says U.S. Wind provided an update indicating key decisions from the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management are expected soon. Final approvals are anticipated by September. If approved, onshore construction that could begin in 2025, with offshore construction starting in 2027. The closest wind turbines would be 26 miles away, and the city could receive up to $2 million annually over 20 years from U.S. Wind. But Mayor Stan Mills suggests waiting for the Bureau's decision before proceeding. In Lewes, yet another development, this one called Henlope and Bluff. It's back on the city agenda. The proposed development is set to have a public hearing on June 3rd. The land you see on your screen next to me, that's where they're thinking of building the development, located in Gills Neck Road. The public hearing will review changes and waivers for the development, and the plan includes 79 single-family lots with many improvements. Dewey Beach is considering a new ordinance on marijuana. The proposed ordinance will change the local laws concerning how much marijuana a person can have for personal use in the town. Officials want to update its town laws so that they match with what the new state laws are after the legalization of marijuana in the state. The town council will discuss the new ordinances at its town council meeting. That's tomorrow at 3 p.m. And sticking with marijuana just a little longer here, new today, President Biden took another step towards reclassifying the drug as lower risk. The administration opened for public comment its proposed loosening of federal rules. For more than 50 years, marijuana has been categorized as what's known as Schedule 1. Well, that classification is shared by drugs like heroin that are considered to have a high potential for abuse. The Justice Department recommended in April that marijuana be rescheduled as a Schedule 3 controlled substance. That classification a little bit different. It's shared by prescription drugs like Tylenol with codeine. The Cool Springs Crossing development has been a hot topic of conversation. That proposed project would sit at the corner of Route 9 and Cool Spring Road. The developer, Carl M. Freeman Companies, stated that the application from this project would add 1,200 single-family lots. That is down from the original plans of 1,922 homes. One person who lives across from the property is worried about more cars driving in the area.
Route 9 is too much traffic. That gotta be figured out first.
In regards to the 1,260 single-family lots, the company says, quote, after significant delays and what has become an extraordinary review process for the mixed-use master planned community, it was decided that these proactive steps were necessary. We are just getting going here this evening. Protecting wildlife, rules that DenRec set in place to keep them safe this summer.
And we have some sneaky clouds closing in on us for this weekend. I call them sneaky because Friday morning will look like all is well for the weekend, and it's not. More on that in a moment.
We get to that, cool cars in Ocean City, why all of these incredible rides have made the trip to OC. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
It's the Delmarva Dental Services Show. Yay! Starring Dr. Harmon, the brilliant Dr. Harrison, the incomparable Dr. Sikelis, and me, Dr. Aki. Introducing our amazing assistant, Chief, and our high-spirited hygienists.
And featuring our very special guest, you.
So sit back, relax, and smile. It's the Delmarva Dental Services Show.
It's a free-for-all at Furnitureland. Introducing Furnitureland of the Free. First, select from a wide selection of import-free options for every room. Next, you can shop worry-free with our 14-day in-home trial. Then, enjoy it immediately with our weight-free 100% in-stock guarantee. Plus, if you love it, we'll even deliver it to your home for free from our location in tax-free Del Mar, Delaware. Furnitureland. In style, in stock, in your home today.
It's sign and drive time at both IG Burton GMC locations in Lewes and Glen Burnie. Drive home in a new GMC Terrain with 0 down payment, 0 first month's payment, and 0 security deposit. Or take advantage of discounts up to $87.50 off GMC Sierra 1500 trucks. Or take $72.50 off a new GMC Terrain. Plus 1.9% APR and no payments for 3 months available. When it comes to discounting GMCs in Delaware or Maryland, nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
If you were driving in Ocean City today, there is a good chance you saw some of these pretty nice rides rolling right alongside you. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappe is getting the engines revving to show us exactly what's going on.
Start your engines and come see some amazing cars.
I've been coming here for about 15 years, and it's just, I get a lot of enjoyment out of seeing all the different cars and the things people have done to modify them.
The 33rd annual Cruisin Ocean City event is now underway at the Ocean City Convention Center and Inlet lot. With over 3,000 vehicles, you can expect to see some hot rods, classics, and trucks, just to name a few. Steve Robertson has been coming to this event with his 71 Nova for years, and he never plans on stopping.
I've been coming for about 15 years now. Love it to death. It might be a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. It's one of the best hobbies I could ever have had.
For Dave Hoffman, another car owner, this event is a sign of the season.
We put them away in the fall and probably all winter, depending on what you do, yeah. Making sure they're ready for the next season and cleaning.
If you're at home looking at these incredible works of automotive art, it's even better in person. Tickets cost adults $15, but kids under the age of 14 can see them all free of charge. If you want to check out some amazing cars, you go to the Ocean City Convention Center or Inlet lot between now and May 19th. I'm Kevin Zapay in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
And remember, due to the Cruisin OC event, a special event zone is now in effect. During this time, the speed limits in the area, they're lower. Fines for breaking traffic rules, those will be higher. There will be a lot of police officers from different agencies making sure those laws are followed. The town says you should expect a lot of traffic and different traffic patterns during the weekend. Make sure you pay attention. The special event zone will be in effect until Sunday.
Well, if you're trying to play golf on Friday, go ahead and make plans. But remember, the sunshine won't get in the way of your driving precision this time around. But if you plan on golfing this weekend, we have to have a heart-to-heart talk about that when we return from this brief break. I'm just saying.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on Coast TV.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend only at the Delaware State Fairgrounds. Browse over 30 hot tubs, cold therapy tubs, and swim spas from 5 major brands at huge savings. Financing is available and admission is free. That's this weekend at the Delaware State Fairgrounds in Harrington. Visit hottubexpo.com.
Find savings everywhere you turn. The pre-Memorial Day sale at Johnny Janosic starts now. Get Delaware's guaranteed lowest prices on furniture and mattresses. Then take an extra 20% off. Or 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get this 4-piece queen bedroom set now only $20.99.95. Or this beautiful 4-piece sectional only $18.99.95. Shop the pre-Memorial Day sale going on now at Johnny Janosic's World of Furniture and Mattresses.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can do all your favorite beach activities, like spike ball, whitewater rafting, shrimp boils, wade fishing, or hanging with the locals. You can say that again.
Check out the all-new, fully redesigned 24 Tacoma. Or get low 3.99 APR for 72 months on a full-size hybrid Tundra.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Your roof is the first line of defense against the elements, but is ready for the next storm? If it's time for a new roof, call Hershey Exteriors. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, we offer the industry's best warranty. Our roofs come with a Golden Pledge 50-year warranty on materials and a 25-year workmanship warranty that is backed by GAF. Call Hershey Exteriors, your trusted roofing pros, and get 0% financing for 12 months, because life is sweeter with Hershey Exteriors.
Is a kitchen remodel on your to-do list?
Paul Davis offers an easy 3-step kitchen refacing solution. Step 1, we bring the showroom to you. Step 2, we give you the exact price that day. Step 3, our certified installers complete it in days, not weeks.
A revitalized kitchen without the disruption.
At half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel.
In the style and color you've always wanted. Last chance to get 20% off your new kitchen, plus a free trash can pullout or no payments until 2025.
Call Paul Davis today or visit our showroom.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend only at the Delaware State Fairgrounds. Browse over 30 hot tubs and swim spas from 5 major brands and up to 50% off. Financing is available and admission is free. That's this weekend only at the Delaware State Fairgrounds in Harrington. Visit hottubexpo.com.
Trucks cost less with Preston during the Memorial Day sales event right here at Preston Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. From now until June 3rd, you could save over $11,000 off MSRP on a Tradesman Ram 2500. Shop hundreds of Rams on MillsboroCDJR.com and see why we say trucks cost less with Preston. So don't miss the Memorial Day sales event right here at Preston Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Trucks cost less with Preston.
Watch for the IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep.
A bit on the gray, drizzly, and dreary side for today, but at least it's relatively dry for most of us. Got a couple of folks right along the coast that are catching a few renegade sprinkles. Aside from that, we're dry for most of us for now. Our Tyndall's Casual Furniture camera in Ocean City, highlighting the thick cloud cover we have in place. Relatively calm waters right now, not so choppy. We're at 63 degrees with the winds at about 15 miles per hour. We are expecting the cloudy skies to stay persistent for the rest of the night, but we're not expecting more rain, for example, in Ocean City. But we have a couple of sprinkles now that are already starting to dry up, which is a good thing. Temperature right now, we're at 70 degrees in Seaford right now, 71 in Salisbury. We're holding at 62 in Rehoboth Beach, Indian River Inlet, 63 in Bethany Beach, and 63 degrees right now in Ocean City. And right now, we have gusty winds throughout the Chesapeake Bay area, for places like Cambridge, Taylor's Island, Hill Point, in those areas. But we also have gusty winds with a small craft advisory active off of the Delaware coast right here in Sussex County, all the way down towards Ocean City, down towards Chincoteague. The reason why? This low pressure system with the counterclockwise rotation is helping to augment the flow of air coming out of the north. And we got a couple of leftover sprinkles here. They're relatively light sprinkles right now, nothing all that dangerous. Our immediate or short-term forecast model is indicating Friday. You see all this white on the screen? That's the cloud cover and how thick it's going to be. But it started off clear. Now, by 10 o'clock, when the stores open, the cloud cover will already betray the start of the day. We'll start off the day with all kinds of sunshine. You're going to think, wow, we're going to enjoy a sunny weekend. No. No. Not a sunny weekend. No. We may see a little peak of sunshine by tomorrow afternoon, but that's going to be an anomaly for most of us. You see, Friday, 5:30 in the morning, we start off clear. You see how beautifully clear it is with winds out of the north? And then by mid-morning and for the rest of the afternoon, we go to being cloudy on Friday. Then on Saturday, we have the first wave of rain at 6:30, second wave of rain at 8 o'clock, third wave of rain at 10 o'clock, fourth wave of rain by 1 o'clock, going into 2 o'clock, another wave of rain by 6 o'clock, and then maybe we'll cut you a little break by Sunday night, would still be cloudy. For Ocean Pines down to Chincoteague, Pocomoke City, Snow Hill, and Newark, we start off at 5:30, clear here as well, right? By the afternoon, we are cloudy everywhere, lots of moisture. Then Saturday, a wave of rain at 6:30 for everybody. Then by 9:30, embedded thunderstorms near Princess Anne, Pocomoke City, Chincoteague. Another embedded storm for Pocomoke by 2 o'clock. Another, you know what, it's just going to stay rainy. How much rain are we talking about? Well, the newest run that I just finished completing doing, we're looking at maybe a quarter of an inch of rain, slightly below, slightly above in most locations. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodel extended forecast. Not only is it going to rain on Saturday, likely to rain on Sunday too, Charlie.
Keep in mind, folks, when you're making your plans, get ready for some nighttime detours if you're heading to Ocean City next week. Starting Monday night, the Maryland Department of Transportation will close Route 90 for that nighttime maintenance work. The closure will happen from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. It will affect both directions between Route 50 and Route 528. Detours will be in place. The work is scheduled to be completed by Thursday morning, May 23rd. We see a lot of cute wildlife here, but do not run up to them, no matter how precious and adorable they are. The public is being urged to watch from afar. DENREC has issued a notice reminding people to leave wildlife alone, more specifically deer fawn. Usually they're waiting for a parent to return from foraging, and the parents are often close by, keeping an eye on them. During the spring and summer months, rabies is more likely to be transmitted to humans and pets due to our increased outdoor activities. All the more reason to leave wildlife undisturbed and keep a safe distance between you and them. Rough week? Why don't you cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV? You can subscribe to the Coast TV Feel Good Friday newsletter by scanning the QR code. It's on your screen right now. The newsletter has personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. It's all sent straight to your inbox each Friday morning. We'll be right back.
This summer, pack your bags and head to Ocean City, Maryland for free family fun all summer long. Watch beach movies, build sandcastles, and gaze at colorful kites, all completely free. Bust a move from the beach to the bay with beach dance parties, Sunset Park party nights, and Sundays in the park with fireworks, all completely free. Enjoy arts and crafts, discover Ocean City's history, and be in awe of acrobatic stunts at the circus, all completely free. So get going. Family memories are waiting to be made in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan your trip now at OCOcean.com.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Why wait? You too can have a 5-star bathroom with Coastal Bath.
Coastal Bath works with you. We were able to get everything we wanted at the price we wanted. We just loved working with them.
Coastal Bath will provide you with exceptional customer service and a speedy time frame.
Spring savings time. Enjoy 18 months of no payments and no interest. Plus $1,500 off your new bathroom remodel.
I think Coastal Bath is an oh my gosh and a wow.
Call or visit coastalbaths.com today.
Spring cleaning is underway with Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
The selection is incredible.
The salespeople take the time to find what I want.
Freshen up your home and save more on new floors. Thousands of styles in the aisles for miles. Everything is in stock to take home today for less. Simply pick, pay, take it away, or we'll install it as soon as you say for free. Available, affordable, at your service. Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
The Subaru car has been an awesome change. It is definitely something that's reliable, safe. Gateway Subaru had what I was looking for. The dealership was just wonderful to deal with. Gateway really nailed it and you didn't feel pressured. They were more compassionate, willing to work with you. So Gateway provided me with the cross-check that I needed and I'm very comfortable with. Walked out with the keys in the car the same day and it's been running beautifully. And I love my Subaru.
Storm season is here. Be prepared and follow these tips from Delaware Electric Cooperative. Make sure you and your family have a safe place to go in the event of a tornado or severe storm. Have an emergency kit stocked with enough food, water, and essentials for at least 3 days. And don't forget a flashlight, batteries, and weather radio. Finally, download the DEC Connect app on your mobile device to quickly report an outage. Weather can be unpredictable, but you can be prepared. Make sure you're ready when storms strike.
Our soldiers are heroes who protect our country. But when they come home, it's up to us to help our heroes. Now, during FH First Spring Into Giving campaign, for every $29 cooling system tune-up we perform, we'll donate that amount directly to Wounded Warrior Project. FH Fur Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical. Call 877-CALL-FUR or visit FHFur.com to schedule your $29 cooling system tune-up and use hashtag #SpringIntoGiving to share how you're giving back.
Watch for the IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep.
Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6. For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app. The NBC Nightly News is up next. We'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.